Hey, how's it going? Welcome to News Acc, Wednesday, 1st December 2021. Look from the papers. First up, New York Times picture of COVID getting worse all over the place in Europe. On the right, Omicron variant. On the left, cold case in America. Down here, inflation, high school shooting nested, 3 people dead, RIP. Wall Street Journal, high school shooting, stocks and oil rattled by variants. Sorry to hear that. Hope they feel better soon. Down here, Tiger Woods probably won't be playing golf again, RIP. Good luck. Underneath that, Facebook parent Meta ordered to sell Giphy, some kind of competition thing. Bali finds tourists hard to replace. Bali used to get 6.3 million tourists a year. It got 42 this year. USA Today, Afghani refugees safe now. Love to see it. On the left, Omicron variant. Down here, abortion laws. New York Post, Chris Mestier. That's supposed to be a pun of some kind, but I just don't get it. Chris Cuomo suspended indefinitely because of what he did for his brother, which was digging up dirt on people. National Post. Rain, 3 opinion pieces in the middle, none of them worth reading. Down there, sketch of Ghislaine, more on her in a sec. Grandma from Cuba, story here is about 65 years since the Armed Revolution in Santiago de Cuba, the uprising against General Batista. Love to see it. Down the bottom, quote from Fidel: martyrs are not remembered by signs, martyrs are remembered by revolutionary events. Yes, thank you, Fidel. SARS South Africa, another day, another corruption case, this time some big private company. Jerusalem Post, Lapid calls to put credible military threat on the table against Iran. Okie dokie, gunning for war, as always. Vaccines, Tehran Times, nuclear talks. The Hindu GDP line went up in Q2, but recovery appears patchy. Alright, the Australian full page ad for a well-known video conferencing tool this morning. Global Times from China, there's Prince Charles over in Barbados giving the stolen land back to the people. Anytime you see a photo of him from this angle, he has this crazy gait thing going on, like he literally can't stand up straight, kind of like the way Trump used to stand. Very unnerving and hard to look at, to be honest. He is, of course, the brother of Prince Andrew, still wanted regarding his relationship with paedophile billionaire financier Jeffrey Epstein, who did not kill himself, or IP. Down the bottom, US-China thing, war drums being beaten. Irish Examiner, COVID, true crime, more true crime. Irish Times, sport, pandemic, insurance. Irish Daily Mail, mask. There's Jeffrey and Ghislaine. Cut out of that photo, of course, is Donald Trump and Ivanka, who are standing on the left. This photo is from 2000. Very 2000 photo, as you can see. Evidence given yesterday by one of the victims and by the pilot. Irish Sun, terse posting, football, COVID, Financial Times, vaccines, economy, tax. The Guardian, Prime Minister clashes with health officials over new curbs. Health officials say we need curbs. Boris says no. Who do you trust? Down the bottom, bird species going under. The Independent, 4 stories to top. Labour, don't know what that one is. Violent soars in the olive harvest. That's talking about in Palestine, where Palestinian farmers are trying to harvest their olives. It's their main source of income, bring it in for the year, but they're being attacked by settlers and having their trees uprooted and things like that and their property destroyed. So clearly trying to clear this land so that they can then settle it. Most of the settlements, of course, deemed illegal under international law. So another day in Israel, I guess. Beside that, Arctic faces more rain than snow. Okay, doesn't sound good. There's Charles condemning the atrocity of slavery, 100 and odd years too late, whatever. Underneath that, COVID Times. There's Liz Truss out in Eastern Europe looking for refugees to ship off to Albania or whatever in her tank. Booster jabs, China now our biggest priority, says head of MI6. Yeah, he would say that because they need to go to war so he can have a job. Daily Torygraph, there's Boris on the left. Is Ghislaine another woman who pays for a man's crimes? Interesting turn of phrase. I guess that's why the trial is happening. Down here, Philip Johnson, dehumanising masks are more than a minor inconvenience. Masks are a minor inconvenience. Like, I don't like wearing a mask, but I do it anyway because it's the right thing to do. Yes, it's a little bit annoying. I wouldn't say it's dehumanising at all. It's winter, it's cold, covers up your face. If you're also doing something that maybe you shouldn't be doing, illegal things like crossing when the man is not green, then people can't see who you are. It's a pretty good thing, I think. Down the bottom, a little mention of Maxwell. Maxwell watched my abuse, says accuser. Okay, going in the nitty gritty details, that's what people want to know. Daily Express, there's a very fuzzy picture of Bill Clinton and Ghislaine Maxwell, but you can clearly tell it's both of them because look at the big Bill Clinton head on Bill Clinton. Daily Mirror, celebs, football, Boris party broke COVID rules. That's from last year. Seems like a dead cat story being thrown out because no one cares so long ago. Daily Mail, quite a fetching photo of Prince Andrew. Probably the best you'll see in the papers these days. He's named as being on the Epstein plane. Are we surprised? No. Underneath that, Boris says, don't cancel your Christmas. Alrighty. iNewspaper, there's Liz Truss, Prince Charles and Rihanna in Barbados. Jabs, the Metro, Benedict Cumberbatch doing something or other. Army Cron. Not a bad turn of phrase. They're sending out the army to stick jabs in arms. Definitely there won't be people barricading themselves into their houses with shotguns and tinfoil hats on when that happens. Daily Star, don't give us a kiss. I don't want a kiss from you anyway, mate. That's Corona, I guess. Restrictions over Christmas. A few mentions of Ghislaine this morning. Some interesting turns of phrase. Like here, Ghislaine Maxwell was number 2 in Epstein's hierarchy. Sex trafficking trial. Here's. Was she the number 2 or was she the number 1? Another one, the Daily Torygraph piece, what did it say again? It said, is Ghislaine another woman who pays for a man's crime? So there's a clear kind of a slant to some of the coverage going on and quite fetching photos and things. Hard to know who to trust. Ghislaine's father, of course, Robert Maxwell, was a big media player back in the day in Britain and a Mossad agent, allegedly, but most likely, and ran enough honeypots in his own time that perhaps Ghislaine is just plying the trade onwards, you know. Anyway, we'll see how it goes in the next days. Julian Assange is still in the maximum security Belmarsh prison without fair trial or due process. When stay off corporate or state media for the day, just click the link in the description. Alright, thanks, good luck.